You have been learning patterns, proven solutions to recurring problems. But there is an equally important flip side: anti-patterns. These are the recurring mistakes that look like solutions, feel familiar, and still quietly make your codebase worse. Recognizing them is the first step toward fixing them. Imagine a codebase that started clean. Over months, one class keeps getting new methods because it is convenient. Logic jumps between functions with no clear structure. Every new feature gets solved with the same tool, even when it does not fit. None of these decisions felt wrong in the moment, but together they create code that is slow to understand and dangerous to change. Picture a single person in a small office who started by doing one job, then slowly absorbed every task nobody else wanted. They know everything and do everything, and that sounds useful until they are on holiday and the whole office stops. Anti-patterns follow the same logic, a shortcut that absorbs complexity until it becomes the problem itself. Anti-patterns are named for the same reason design patterns are named. A shared vocabulary lets a team say that is a God object instead of giving a 10-minute explanation. The three we will focus on are the God object, spaghetti code, and the golden hammer. Each describes a different way that well-intentioned code can grow into something that actively resists change. At the top we have the God object, a single class called app that stores users, sends emails, generates reports, and saves to a database. Every unrelated concern lands here because it is convenient. Below, we break it apart. User repository owns the data. Email service owns sending. Report service owns formatting. Each class now has one reason to change, which means changing the email logic cannot accidentally break the report logic. Anti-patterns persist because they feel like pragmatism in the short term. Adding a method to an existing class is faster than creating a new one. Patching control flow with an extra if statement avoids a bigger restructure. Reaching for the tool you already know saves learning time. The cost compounds gradually, and naming the anti-pattern is what turns a vague feeling that something is wrong into a concrete refactoring target. Knowing the anti-pattern names is a tool, not a rule. If a class is genuinely absorbing unrelated concerns and slowing the team down, naming it a God object gives everyone a shared target for refactoring. But a small internal script that does several things is not a design problem. It is just small. The goal is better software, not pattern purity. Apply the vocabulary where it drives a real improvement. Anti-patterns are the other half of the design pattern story. The God object, spaghetti code, and the golden hammer are the shapes that code collapses into when structure is not actively maintained. Learning to name them quickly turns slow, vague discomfort into a focused refactoring conversation, and that is where the real value of the pattern vocabulary lives.